Welcome to English Podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Habit, the channel where we build better English through real conversations, real ideas, and real habits.
That's right. Here at English Habit, we don't just help you learn English. We help you think in English, speak with confidence, and develop daily habits that can truly change your life.
If you're learning English for communication, exams, or personal growth, you're in the right place.
Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our future conversations.
All right, let's dive into today's dialogue. Can I ask you something personal?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Do you ever feel like your days just happen to you? Like you wake up already behind, already reacting, already tired?
Honestly, yes. More often than I'd like to admit. I wake up, check my phone, scroll for a bit, rush through breakfast, and suddenly the day's already controlling me.
That's exactly what I've been thinking about lately. I watched a talk recently that said every single morning we make one decision that silently shapes our entire life.
One decision? That sounds dramatic. What decision?
Whether we hit the snooze button or we get up.
Wow, when you put it like that, it feels uncomfortably true.
Think about it. The moment your alarm rings, you're standing at a crossroads. One path is comfort, staying in bed, warm, safe, dreaming. The other path is discipline, waking up and chasing what you say you want in life.
So you're saying that the real battle of the day happens before the sun even rises?
Exactly. Most people think success is built during the day, at work, in meetings, or while studying. But in reality, it starts in that tiny moment when your alarm goes off.
But let's be honest, waking up early is hard. Some people just aren't morning people.
That's one of the biggest lies we tell ourselves. No one is born a morning person. Early rising is not a personality trait. It's a habit.
So you really believe anyone can train themselves to wake up early?
Absolutely. And the reason it's so powerful is because early mornings give you something incredibly rare in today's world.
Let me guess, silence?
Exactly. Silence, control, and clarity. Early mornings are one of the only times when the world isn't demanding anything from you.
No emails, no messages, no social media noise.
Right. Just you and your thoughts. And that space is where growth happens.
That actually sounds peaceful.
It is. There's a kind of magic in early mornings. The streets are quiet, the air feels different, and your mind hasn't been polluted yet by stress or comparison.
But if it's so powerful, why do so many people avoid it?
Because comfort is seductive. 5 more minutes feels harmless, but those 5 minutes often turn into 30.
And then the whole morning collapses.
Exactly. You start rushing, skipping breakfast, skipping planning, already feeling like you're behind.
So the problem isn't sleep, it's mindset.
Yes. Successful people don't wake up early because it's easy. They wake up early because it gives them an edge.
An edge over whom?
Over yesterday's version of themselves, over distraction, over laziness, over chaos.
I've noticed something interesting. On days when I wake up late, I'm reactive all day. But on the rare days I wake up early, I feel calmer.
That's not a coincidence. Waking up early shifts you from reactive mode to proactive mode.
Meaning?
Instead of responding to emails, messages, and emergencies, you decide how your day will unfold.
So waking up early isn't about time, it's about control.
Exactly. It's about deciding instead of drifting.
But what if someone wakes up early and still wastes the time?
Then waking up early means nothing. The key isn't waking up early, it's how you use the morning.
So what should an effective morning look like?
I like to think of it as a 3-part system.
Okay, I'm listening.
First, wake up your body. Second, feed your mind. Third, plan your day.
Let's start with the body. Why is movement so important in the morning?
Because your body is like an engine. If you don't warm it up, it stays sluggish.
So that's why I feel half asleep until noon.
Exactly. Even light movement, stretching, walking, yoga, tells your brain the day has started.
You don't have to be an athlete, right?
Not at all. Even 10 minutes of movement can dramatically improve focus and energy.
What about feeding the mind?
What you consume mentally in the morning shapes your mindset for the entire day.
So scrolling social media first thing is a bad idea.
One of the worst. You're filling your mind with noise, comparison, and stress before you've even stood up.
Then what should replace it?
Reading, journaling, learning, or even quiet reflection.
And the third part, planning.
This is where intention becomes action. Instead of jumping into tasks randomly, you decide what truly matters.
So not a long to-do list.
No, just priorities. Ask yourself, what must get done today no matter what?
That sounds grounding.
It is. Planning in the morning protects you from distractions later.
So waking up early is really about mindset.
Yes, it's a statement that says, I control my time, I control my life.
But motivation fades quickly.
That's why discipline matters more than motivation.
Discipline over feelings.
Always. Motivation is unreliable. Discipline is trainable.
How do you actually train discipline?
With small wins. Every time your alarm rings and you get up, you strengthen that muscle.
So every snooze weakens it?
Exactly. That split second matters more than people realize.
One thing you mentioned earlier really stayed with me. Solitude.
Solitude in morning is one of the most underrated tools for growth.
People confuse solitude with loneliness.
Yes, but they're opposites. Loneliness is emptiness. Solitude is fullness.
I like that distinction.
Solitude allows you to hear your own thoughts, not everyone else's opinions.
Why do you think people avoid silence?
Because silence forces honesty. You can't escape your fears, doubts, or responsibilities.
But that's where clarity comes from.
Exactly. Growth doesn't happen in noise. It happens in stillness.
It's interesting how many successful people emphasize morning routines.
That's not accidental. Success is built from daily habits.
So mornings are like the foundation of a house.
Perfect analogy. Weak foundation, unstable structure.
Let's talk about obstacles. The biggest one for me is staying up too late.
You can't wake up early if you disrespect sleep, so discipline starts the night before.
Exactly. Sleep is not laziness, it's preparation.
What about feeling groggy in the morning?
That's normal. It's called sleep inertia.
So I shouldn't trust how I feel when I wake up?
Never. Feelings cast. Discipline stays.
I think another issue is having no reason to wake up early.
That's huge. Your brain needs a reward.
So mornings shouldn't feel like punishment.
Exactly. Schedule something meaningful or enjoyable.
I used to try waking up at 5 a.m. immediately and failed.
That's common. Big jumps rarely work.
So gradual change is better.
Always. Even 15 minutes earlier can change everything.
You mentioned something called the ripple effect earlier.
Yes. A strong morning creates momentum.
And momentum carries through the day.
Exactly. One good habit leads to another.
So over time, waking up early changes who you are.
Yes, you stop seeing yourself as someone who reacts and start seeing yourself as someone who leads.
So in the end, waking up early isn't about time.
It's about identity.
Not about being perfect, but being intentional.
Exactly.
Tomorrow morning, when my alarm rings, I'll remember this conversation.
And you'll have two choices.
Sleep through my potential or rise up and take control.
That's the moment everything changes.
And that brings us to the end of today's conversation. We hope this dialogue helped you improve your English and gave you something meaningful to think about.
If you enjoyed this episode and want to keep building strong English habits with us, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
We've also prepared a free PDF for you. It includes the full dialogue, useful vocabulary, and practice tips.
You can download the PDF for free in the description below.
Thank you so much for listening and for being part of the English Hobbit community.
See you in the next conversation. Keep practicing, keep improving.
Goodbye and take care.